Hello, I'm Barnaby. My skills. Being the welfare officer, I've had to manage a committee every year. Welfare committee's been great so far. I've got a really helpful bunch of people. And I'm used now to sort of running a committee, leading it, but also being a part of it, being part of the team. In terms of drama, very much a dictatorship, unfortunately. I was often left on my own, or with only one person who isn't here, unfortunately, but should know who she was, who had my back, but still managed to pull off potentially the greatest pantomime cut I've ever seen, and also provide a basis for a script for this year's pantomime, so who's judging? I'm used to playing as part of the team and being sort of in a more in charge role, and that's kind of I think what I then bring to the presidency is that I'm definitely I'm the youngest person campaigning this year. I'm only 20 years old. I'm very much going to be fresh-faced, straight out of my degree. But I think that kind of plays to my strengths as well. I very much feel that I'd still be part of the CUS team. I'm very low self-esteem in situations like this anyway. I can stand up in front of an audience in silver pants and sing my heart out, but the moment you put me in front of here and you're judging me, I tremble and shake like an elm tree. So there we go. What do I want to do as president, I suppose, is what you're all wondering. And why vote for me? And the main thing is I could never be a backseat president. I've been to many CUS events this year, and I've been part of the organisation. I've been part of cleaning up afterwards, and I think a really important part. And I'm not criticising Tom in any way here, but it's always to be available. I would never ever go to bed early. I'd never ever shirk staying up late if that was what was needed of me. I'm not judging you, Tom. Honestly, I promise. There have been events anyway. So that would be a key thing is really giving the support to everyone who needed it, all hours of the day. I'm used to running on low batteries. I'm always trying to keep myself busy. I'm a very proactive person, and I think that would really play well in the president's sphere. So that kind of leads into my my further points is that I've been in the Green Machine Manager for 2 years. I know what CUS facilities have, what CUS facilities don't have. Tom has tasked me with revamping the music room, which I'm currently working out a deal with Ginger Music on the other side of town. I know exactly what we need to buy in for this college to make our in-house events really sparkle and shine, and I think that's another thing I could definitely bring to the table is perfectly allocating the budget into the things we really need to be a technological powerhouse and to really provide some great events. And that is the thing, CUS events are unrivaled in their potential. They have literally the awesomest people going to them. But having been to other college events, what they need is the support and the backing and more of them as well. And I think that's another thing I'd really love to bring in is CUS events, pushing CUS events, raising money for this society, which will ultimately only positively impact on all of you guys. And one way I want that to positively impact is my big love, which is the societies and the sports here. I've been heavily involved in the drama. If it wasn't for the drama, I wouldn't have had some of the incredible experiences I've had since I've been at university. But all of the societies I know and all the sports put so much time and so much effort into all of you guys. And I think we can really bring that out next year if we put in some proper professional level training, some proper stuff coming through. It's always been very much, here's the society, run itself, but I think with a little bit of input from the JCR, we could really have society that shine not only from CUS but on our university level. So societies is a really, really important thing to me, and sports as well. And I really want to see, this was an idea, I will credit it to Tom. It was something he wanted to implement, I believe. He was talking about getting professional acting coaching, for example, back when I was president of drama. And this is the kind of thing I want to include, professional level training for our sports teams, professional level coaching for our choirs and our drama society, our art society. Things to get people really, really involved and to get loads and loads of input. One final little point I want to add in is that CUS 125 is this coming year. I know a lot of work's already been put into it. But I want to see involvement at every level as well. I know there's a big event going down in London, for example. There's going to be big events in CUS, but I think CUS 125 should spread to every single member of St Cuthbert's Society. I want to see events at Market Tavern, where we were born in 1888, I want to see events in this bar, I want to see events in the dining hall, I want to see events going on all the time for CUS 125 and really say to the world, we are St Cuthbert's Society, prove to the world exactly what we can do. We're a powerful group of people, and I think we should really do it. Finally, I'm just going to, I'm going to keep it, short and sweet. This society is very much this brown jumper to me. When I first was told to buy this brown jumper by a nagging woman, she goes, "You'll look great in it." And I said, no, it's just not me. I don't wear brown jumpers. I bought it anyway. And this is very much the same when I came to CUS. I said, "This isn't for me. I can't do this." No, I put that jumper on, and I said, "Barbie, you love this jumper, and this jumper this comes to define me." Everyone goes, "Oh, look, it's Barbie." At the light crossing. Oh, it's Barnaby. He's in his brown jumper. In the oh, it's Barnaby. St Cuthbert's Society. Partake in the brown jumper. Vote Barnaby Skerrett.
Okay. Okay, so I think Barnaby should be president, and I've picked out 3 main reasons for this. Firstly, he's really committed and dedicated to college, which I think is the most important thing. 2, he's very hardworking, and 3, he's very organised. So I'll just go through the reasons for those. Firstly, he's committed and dedicated in that. So this year he's male welfare officer, which takes a lot of work. You've got to deal with a lot of pressure, and you'd only really do that if you really cared about the people that were in the college. Also, he was the president of Cuth's Drama Society last year, so he, well, pretty much single-handedly put on the panto at Christmas, which was really, really good and lots of fun. And also nuns in summer, which didn't actually happen in the end because of the rain. But like he was really, really committed to doing that as well. And I was acting in it, and it was great fun. He was just always there and always really keen. So, you know, you can tell that he really, really loves the college. 2, he's hardworking. So from what I know from him, he works really, really hard at his degree. He's come out with firsts consistently in like essays and things. So, you know, it shows that he really, really cares about it. He can do the work, he can put in the legwork and get the results out. Number 3, he's organised. So from a welfare aspect, he helps organise the drop-ins sessions, and throughout Freshers Week when I was fretting, there was always the welfare team out there, and him and Babs together, you know, really pushed that forward and made sure that everyone was having a good time and that the welfare support was there. And it shows he can work as part of a team as well, because obviously college is like a massive team of everyone working together, so he would really fit in well, working as part of it, but also leading it. One thing that Barnaby seems to be quite keen on is getting more funding and things for the societies and sports. And for me, I think that's really important because societies and sports are a central part of our college spirit, because it's where people all come together. And especially for Cuths having the split site, it's really good for people to just meet people from the different sites and different years through sports and societies. So that's really, really important thing for us all to have. So vote for Barnaby because he'd be a really, really good president.